half clouds, half sunlight today it seems. And what's going on today? Anyone interested in this product? Apparently there's going to be a new FPV goggle. This one here says Red Cat Holdings subsidiary Fat Shark to launch innovative Dominator drone FPV goggle. Red Cat Holdings Inc., a hardware-enabled software provider to the drone industry, announces that its Fat Shark subsidiary will launch a new FPV drone headset, the Dominator. The Dominator is a low-latency 1080p digital goggle with an extended flight range over existing systems. Dominator headsets and systems will be available for pre-orders soon and are expected to start shipping in June. And it says the first public demonstration of the Dominator will be at the Rotor Riot Rampage 2022 in Barnwell, South Carolina from May 14th to 16th, 2022. So what do FPV operators think of this? Do you see this as a highly anticipated product? Would you get this over, let's just say, the DJI FPV goggles? And this was kind of interesting where people are actually demanding for things like a drone light show. This one says, fire season drives demand for July 4th drone shows to replace fireworks. When the Caldor fire raced toward the southern shore of Lake Tahoe last year, its 100-foot flames spread across the tree canopy. Miles away, towns on the North Shore took notice. In response, 3 communities in the California-Nevada border are switching from the traditional fireworks show for the U.S. Independence Day holiday this July 4th to a drone light show, a growing trend across the United States that has overwhelmed drone companies. That's kind of interesting. It says the conversation we had was, is throwing lit objects up into the sky in the height of the fire season the best thing for us to do? Said Andy Chapman, president of the Incline Village Crystal Bay Visitors Bureau, which coordinates the July 4th show for Incline Village, Nevada. And for some of their rationale, it says a typical drone show has no bombs bursting in air, but dozens or hundreds of tiny lit flying machines executing maneuvers to music, forming improbable, multicolored and shifting designs suspended in the night sky. That's interesting that they're getting a lot of requests. I know here there's still like those little tiny ones I've seen here anyways, nothing spectacular. But interestingly enough, they talk about things, I guess, such as the cost. It says here, Verge Aero generally charges $25,000 minimum for a drone spectacular, Thorjusen said. By comparison, a small town can put on a fireworks display for $15,000 to $20,000, according to Fireworks Trade Association. On the high end, Verge Aero can put on a $100,000 show, while big city fireworks displays can easily top $1 million. So kind of an interesting contrast, because I would imagine there too, with the drone light show, the more it develops, I guess the cheaper people can actually provide this as a service, whereas now, as they say, it's cheaper for a smaller fireworks display. It's kind of interesting too, because a lot of people would say replace it right away. What's the difference? You see, like, I don't know, lights in the sky, but I guess people in the fireworks industry or whatever would argue it's not the same thing. Be here for a while too, because it says drones were not yet considered a serious threat to fireworks displays, a $375 million industry in 2019 before the coronavirus pandemic, as they lack, talking about things like drone shows, multi-sensory spectacle of colors, concussions, and the smell of smoke. That's kind of funny actually to think about. That's actually a negative in terms of, I guess, lacking in terms of a presentation of no smoke. Do people actually like that, smelling smoke, like say in a fireworks display? I would have thought it was just about the visual imagery and the music and all that in general. The Duckling. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is all instinct. Not gonna find the mother. You see the mama duck? Where? You see a mama duck? Where? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, well, you don't want to leave now. Come on, I'm not gonna dump you. There we go. Interestingly enough, I think those were just a group of eggs that hatched, and who knows, something happened to the mom maybe? That was pretty long too. Does anyone want to see a dedicated video of that? Alright, see you guys later.